Everyone, this is Akansh Suman here. Now we are going to solve the questions based on the Coriolis acceleration. Okay. Now we all know that the Coriolis acceleration is denoted by AC, and the formula of Coriolis acceleration is basically 2v omega, where v denoted the linear velocity of the slider. You can say the sliding velocity of the slider, and the omega is the angular velocity of the link, and the direction of the unit of is similar as acceleration, that is meter per second square. And if you want to know the direction of the Coriolis acceleration, first you have to tap the sense of omega, whether it is in clockwise or anti-clockwise. Then you have to rotate v vector, that means the direction of the velocity of the slider. You have to rotate v vector with the 90-degree in the same sense as that of omega. If it is in clockwise, then you have to turn v vector by 90-degree into the clockwise direction. Okay, so that would be the direction of the Coriolis acceleration. Okay, so in the question it is given that these are the certain points you must have to remember about the Coriolis acceleration. Now in the question it is given that in the figure given below, the link to rotate, whether it is linked to, where it is linked to, this is linked to rotate in angular velocity. The angular velocity of the link is given, that is 2 radian per second. What is the magnitude of the Coriolis acceleration experienced by the link 4? This is the slider which is going to be in sliding motions on that link, and we all know that we have to consider omega of that link if you want to calculate the acceleration, Coriolis acceleration, because we consider the Coriolis acceleration of the link on which sliding motion is taking place, and the sliding motion is taking place on that link, so we have to consider the omega 3 value. Okay, but what is given in the question, let's see. This was a general analysis for the Coriolis acceleration. Now what is the magnitude of the Coriolis accelerations experienced by the link 4? Okay, now we need to understand, we have given that link to rotate angular velocity of 2 radian per second. That is not correct, because we want the angular velocity of that link, that first thing that we have noticed. Okay, the angular velocity of the link 2 is given, but we don't require link to angular velocity, because we want to calculate, we want angular velocity of the link 3, because in the Coriolis acceleration you have to use velocity of the slider as well as the angular velocity of the link on which slider is sliding. Okay, so slider is sliding on the link 3, not in the link 2. Okay, now the second thing, there is no velocity is given of the slider. There is no velocity, linear velocity is not given of the slider. So how can we calculate the magnitude of the Coriolis acceleration if nothing is given? See here in the diagram, you have to see, this is the length which is 40 centimeter. Okay, this angle is 30, this is 30, that means it would be the 60-degree, yes or no? If this is 30, it is 60, and that would be the 90-degree, and the question is solved. What happened? We study in the single slider crank mechanisms, there are two dead center position, which is a dead position of the slotted bar. The first is this dead center, means dead position means the slotted bar will having no velocity. That means at the dead position, the velocity of the slider having zero velocity. That means the link is in static rest condition, you can say. And the another dead position of the slotted bar would be here. This we have studied in the single slider crank mechanism. So basically, when there is a dead position occurs, the dead position is achieved by the slotted bar when the crank, that means the link 2, is perpendicular to the slotted bar. At that condition, we can say there is a dead position. That means at the velocity will be 0 at that position. So this is basically the dead position is given in the question. Here it is making 90-degree angle. That means this link is having the rest condition. This is in rest condition. So what would be the Coriolis acceleration? That would be 0. Okay, so that is you must have to check this angle. Okay, so option A would be the correct answer. I hope you will understand. First, you have to know what is the single slider crank mechanisms. I already told you about the single slider crank mechanisms, everything in the first chapter. Now we have in the question, the Coriolis acceleration is attached to the single slider crank mechanisms. You have to know what is the mechanisms of the single slider crank. Okay, then you are able to understand, then you are able to give the answer for that question. Okay, so every time if you learn the formula and you get the answer, that is not always valid. You must have to use your sense of humor. You must have to use the basic concepts, what is given in the question and what we require to get the solution, to get the answer. I hope you will understand the solution.